to the stream. Captain Jack on deck. Cleared for takeoff, let's send it.
Clouds look crisp and the scenery's tight. Jack's on approach, will he nail it tonight? Jack's going wild, they're calling the play. Center line, Jack, don't drift away. Jack on the flight, sim lift tonight. Turning on the strobes and the runway lights. Taxi to the stream and enjoy the ride. Come aboard, buckle up, we're in going worldwide. Jack on the flight, sim lift tonight. Turning on the strobes and the runway lights. Taxi to the stream and enjoy the ride. Come aboard, buckle up, we're going worldwide. Push back to land and the captain's in control. Sit back, relax and let the live stream roll. It's Jack, Jack, Jack on the flight sim show. From the Rockies to the runway, sim skies all day. Captain Jack, let's go. Captain Jack in the cockpit, dimmer on the map. Boots up the sim and he's ready for the lap. KBJC to Caden and he's pushing back clean. 787 dreaming on a home-built machine. Throttle up, V1 rotate, feel the lift screens glow blue like a cyber drift. Hobbies a passion, skies are his zone, flying FR from the comfort of home. Captain Jack is flying, hear the engines roar across the front range up to flight level 240. On the sim and the hand waves, he's always on track. CQ, CQ, you're live with Captain Jack. Dual monitors, maps lit, ATC chatter. He nails every landing like it don't even matter. Eyes locked, glide slope steady. Denver Tower #1 ready. Ham radio humming in the background. Soft call signs bouncing like a signal loft. Whiskey Alpha, he's calling CQ. Simming all night with the aviation crew. From the foothills to the clouds, he streams for the crowd. Aviation freaks yelling Jack, keep it center line now. Captain Jack is flying, hear the engines roar across the front range up to flight level 240. On the sim and the ham waves, he's always on track. CQ, CQ, you're live with Captain Jack. So if you're tuning in late, better catch him quick, because Jack's on the sim with that signature flick. Denver to the world, radio's buzzing back. Clear skies forever for Captain Jack.
Well, you know what? I always hope that we can have some clear skies and smooth flying. Hi, everybody. Welcome aboard. So glad to have you here tonight. It's Captain Jack. Yes, I am back, and my goodness, I even have a working camera. How about that? Good to see you. It seems like it's been a long time since last Wednesday. I did a couple of flights with Charlie 31. We did the virtual flight deck. Now, if you have not had a chance to see the virtual flight deck, please go back and review that. We did that Friday night, 7 o'clock, myself, CST Gaming, CST Flight Deck, of course, and let's see, Major Mark, and, of course, our good buddy Charlie 31. I think I need another light right over there, but we'll get this all figured out here. But welcome to Innsbruck, Austria, and as always, my flying partner here lately, my good buddy Jimmy Braniff, Sim Pilot. Jimmy, good evening. Welcome aboard.
Hello.
There you are.
Happy to be here from North Padre Island, Texas, where the skies are blue, the winds are blowing at 22 miles an hour, and the waves are crashing on the beach. That's just the way I like it.
Oh, man, doesn't that sound nice? I'd like to say, what time should I be over, Jimmy? That sounds good. I'd like to go wading through the waves and, catching the breeze and smelling that ocean air. That's got to be wonderful. So we are going to take off out of Innsbruck tonight. Jimmy, yesterday, I should say, I did a flight from Oslo, Norway, down to Svalbard. And then flew from Svalbard over here. I hope I'm saying that right. Over here to Innsbruck. And I had to come in on this runway 08 approach, threading your way through the mountains. Have you ever done that in the sim? It's quite spectacular, let me tell you.
Yes, I have done that. I saw your flight, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, you saw it on Egkk. We are on that tonight. We're on VATSIM, of course. Nobody over here because it's really the middle of the night here in Innsbruck. What time of day are you flying, Jimmy? I've got it basically broad daylight.
I'm just flying real time.
You fly real time.
Probably 3 o'clock and 3:30 in the morning, something like that.
Yeah, you know what I might do is as we get on into London, I might go real time on that. We will see. Want to say hi to everybody in the chat. Of course, Aviation Geek kbna. Welcome, Zach. Good to see you tonight. My good buddy Randall up in Spokane, Washington is aboard. Tyler's Public Gaming down in Colorado Springs. Hello. Null 328 Q8L. Yeah, thank you. I love this Continental livery, and I'm kind of in keeping tonight with my motif, as I was telling Jimmy before we started the stream. I'm going to fly what I want, when I want, where I want, and I love this Continental livery. I think, might have done some European flights back. It's no longer, of course, Continental merged with United quite some time ago. But I just love it. I just think it's beautiful, and that's what we're flying tonight. So, Null 328, thank you so much. Tyler, you say you've got some good news. Okay, you can put that in the chat if you like. And Null 328 says, so classy. Yeah, so there you go. Jimmy, I am essentially about ready to start my APU. We don't really have anybody on VATSIM right now, but that's all right. That's pretty much par for the course. And I've got a couple of commentaries that I'm going to do a little bit later, too. Eru, hey, there's my buddy Levi. There's my son, Levi. Levi, hello. You've got me up on the TV. Eru, I know I'm going to pronounce this, Dento M. Roll, 4008, okay? Welcome aboard, buddy. Good to see you tonight. Hope you and your lady are having a nice, relaxing evening. Hope you've had a great day. And we're going to fly from Innsbruck up to Gatwick in London. Jimmy, I thought over the next few streams we do some European flights. I haven't spent that much time flying in Europe. So what do you say? What do you think?
I love it. I love flying in Europe.
Okay, so we're going to do some of that. And I eventually want to fly back into Innsbruck and fly one of these approaches. So we've already got the flight plan. Everything's already set there. Jimmy, I'm going to go ahead and fire up my APU, so we'll get ready for push and start here.
Roger.
Okay, APU starting up. We'll let that go and get everything set as far as we can. Noel says the 737-900 is such an underrated plane. Yeah. Let's see. Den Tom Roll. Okay, there you go. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Yeah, Levi, I'm not sure what that means, but thanks anyway. Let's see. Jason, Jason from Littleton. Yeah, my buddy that I met out at the airport on the way to Flight Sim Expo, Jimmy, and actually got to catch up with him once on the expo floor there, so that was cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, nice young man. Really glad to have him along. And Jason, I was really super thrilled that you sent me those pictures from my son William's concert the other night. That was really fun. I'm glad you were there, and hope you enjoyed your night out there. So let's get our APUs on here. All right, APUs over. That's good. Let's get the bleed on. Let's check our APU gen, and we've got voltage up there. Okay, you were trying to tell me how to pronounce your screen name. Okay, so let me look at that again. Aru Dentumroll. Is that correct? Aru. Okay, let me stop for a minute. Okay, where is it? Tom Roll is the last name I use for the characters. Oh, so it's based on family. I get it. I get the connection. Okay, so let me try it again. It's Aru Dentumroll. Is that correct? Aru Dentumroll. Hey, Dominic. Dominic's in here. I don't know. Do you remember meeting Dominic up in from Canada, Jimmy, at the expo?
Yes, I do remember.
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay, Aru Dentumroll says, yeah, that'll do. Okay, with a little laugh there. All right, buddy, well, we'll try that. Oh, you got me tonight. I used to be a professional pronunciator as a disc jockey. As long as I can keep my tang untangled, I'm usually in good shape. Dom, welcome. Good to see you from up Canada way tonight. All right, let's get some lights on here. We'll go ahead and get those done. I'm going to go with the checklist in just a minute to make sure during all the festivities that I don't get lost here. Okay, so that is complete. APU switches are on. We've selected that up. Let's make sure the master caution is disengaged. All right, that's good. Jimmy, I'm going to be squawking 2000. We don't have ATC tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and just lay that into the transponder.
Roger.
All right, let's see what we've got. We've got everything else set. Our V-speeds are set. That's good. Yaw dampers are on. Okay, we've got our fuel pumps going. That looks good. Flight altitude. Let's see. What is our cruise altitude tonight? It's going to be flight level 320. So we're going to set our cabin pressure to 320. And let's set our altitude 320. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Where am I now? We've got everything in there. Heading, and on the runway, the heading is going to be 077. Jimmy, are you showing a takeoff, runway 08?
No, I'm taking off on 26.
You know, actually, I like that idea much better, too, because I believe our wind is coming from the other direction. Here, let me check the weather real quick. I'll bring that up for you guys on monitor 2 right. We'll go to the weather here in Innsbruck. Variable at 1. I'm noticing the windsock outside, though, is coming from our left. So I don't think that's going to make that much difference. You know, Jimmy, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and take off as I'm scheduled here for runway 08.
Sounds fine. It's a taxi back, so I'll go down to the other end and wait on you to take off. I'll get a good view.
Oh yeah, you'll get a good view of the takeoff here. By the way, real quick, guys, let's take a look around the Innsbruck airport here as well. Let me bring that back up, and we'll go here, and we'll just kind of zip around a little bit. There we go, Flughafen Innsbruck. We'll get that framed up for you there. Looks kind of nice. We've got some advertisements over here. We've got some rental car areas over here. I can't read Austrian, so that doesn't help me out any. Ski City, Innsbruck. Okay, I can recognize that. That looks good. Mainrundesi. Never mind. I'm going to have as much trouble as that as I did with Erudentum roll. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Randall, Erudentum roll is my wonderful son. My wonderful son, Levi. So glad to have him aboard here tonight. Let's see. Let's just look around the Innsbruck airport here for just a moment. It's kind of neat. Very pretty. Very Austrian. Mountains are absolutely stupendous. Looks great. Up through the branches of the tree there. Let's raise up a little bit back over here to the runway. And we'll just go down here and take a look at this. Okay, Tyrolean Cargo Partner. Okay, there we go. It's beautiful. Beautiful valley. Yeah, that would be pretty to fly into. We'll have to do that on a subsequent stream. So let me get back down here, and I don't know why it does that. I've got to figure out why it's doing that. All right, let's get down here. And I want to release. Well, actually, can't release the ground power just yet. We are on APU gen. Yes, we can. So we can turn that off. And we can release ground power. We can remove chocks. The stairs, the door is shutting. Okay, the passenger boarding stairs are going away. That looks good. We'll get back over to the chat for a minute. Let's see, Randall, you think Erudentum roll? Oh, are you familiar with that? Man, you're my age. How do you know what that is? I don't even know what that is. Let me see one more thing here real quick. Our landing altitude is going to be 203 feet, so we'll set that here. We'll put 200 there, all right. Back to the checklist real quick. I think we are just about ready for push. Okay, parking brakes are set, chocks are removed, ISO valve is going to be open. Okay, everything is good there. Let's go ahead and shift P for pushback. We'll get him rolling around here. Okay, transponder is set. Okay, we'll go ahead and call for push here. I'm on 22.8 as well, Jimmy. Innsbruck traffic, Continental 622, ready for push and start. We'll announce taxi intentions to runway 08. After push and start back from the gate. Continental 622 Innsbruck. Okay, here we go. Break off. Airplane's moving. Let's get up here. Number 2 on. Okay, she's coming up nicely. Ivan. Hi, Ivan. I don't think so. No, this is actually what I got off Flights MTO, I think. Pretty sure. Okay, let's introduce fuel. We're at 25%. There we go. Get that engine up and running. Okay, shift P. He's pushing me back far enough. Okay.
She pushed back the wrong way?
No, I'm going to runway 08. Oh, I did push back the wrong way. I am sorry. All right. You know, he auto-pushed me there. I'm not sure why. So I'll have to spin around. I'll go and do a little U-turn and turn back around. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you got room to turn around. No problem.
Yeah. Okay, let's start number 1. Okay, fuel on. Good sounds just for the stock sounds too. I kind of like that. All right, there we go. Okay, need to set my speed to 163 for takeoff. All right, we've got good engine start. Let's get over on the gens. Okay, gens are good. Packs on. Isolation valve off. APU bleed off. APU off. Engines to continuous. Anti-collision on. Position strobe and steady. Nope, other way. Okay, they are on. Everything looks good up here. Let's get our probe heat on. Okay, we are set and ready for taxi. Let's set our flaps. Okay, flaps going down. We are ready. Innsbruck traffic, Continental 622. We are ready for taxi to runway 08 with back taxi. Going to have to do a turnaround here on the tarmac. Innsbruck, Continental 622. Okay, guys, let's get that brake off and let's start moving. Okay, let's see, where's Jimmy? There he is. And we'll do an immediate U-turn here. Okay, very good. We'll straighten out. All right, very good. We are on the way down to runway 08, and we'll have a bit of a back taxi on that runway. So, Jimmy, you can push start, or push back whenever you're ready. I'm clear.
Roger that.
Yeah, guys, don't forget, Jimmy, Braniff Sim Pilot is here. We'll take a look at his website just a little bit later. Want to thank you for joining me tonight. Ivan, the sim seems to be running really, really well. I did some settings couple of, I don't know, month and a half, couple of months ago now that Sim CFI, your Sim CFI helped me with, and to be honest with you, I have been super happy with how the sim has been running ever since then. Looking more for the smooth than I am the frame rate, but right now I've got 94, 95 FPS. Want that smooth experience more than I do anything. Okay, let's get our auto throttle armed. Auto throttle is armed and ready. Couple hours up to London. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll do our landing in real time. Let's see. The Grumpy Gamer. Hey, how you doing? You've been stressing your PC bad lately, so you started looking into upgrading it. What settings changed made the biggest differences? Well, a combination of things, Ivan. I do use auto FPS, and then you know, I can probably put these put my settings up. I don't know that any one necessarily made the biggest difference, but auto FPS and its settings definitely helped out, because I'm only running a 4070 Super, so I don't have, you know, like the 50 series like CST Flight Deck and some of the other guys do. Let's get our brake set to RTO. So yeah, you know what? I'll put those up on the screen in a few minutes and let you take a look at them. There's Jimmy back there, getting ready to roll. Okay, I lost momentum there for a minute. Love this livery. You know, Jimmy, that's the one thing I've noticed an awful lot of when we're flying in Europe this time of night. There's hardly ever any ATC on.
Yeah. During the day, it's busy, though.
I bet. Hey, Charlie 31, welcome aboard, my friend. Hope it's going well out at the airport tonight. Hope you're doing fine. Innsbruck traffic. Continental 622, going to back taxi runway 08 for takeoff to the northwest, Innsbruck. Okay, flaps are set. We'll go ahead and roll on down here. Yeah, if you guys look at my, I published a short last night that shows my landing into Innsbruck. So if you want to take a look at that, let's go ahead and get the takeoff landing sequence cameras up. And my flight plan, Jimmy did give me a bit of a warning that the runway might be slightly insufficient for this takeoff. So, and I'm taking off flaps 10.
Yeah, this is short runway. It's only, what, 6,500 feet or something.
Oh, my good buddy Tommy just checked in via text to me. You know, Tommy, that flashed up so fast I didn't get a chance to read it. I think you were saying with the VATSIM-B Austrian. You know, it could be. It could be. It's not necessarily always, or it may be somebody who, you know, still speaks English, maybe even with that accent. So the answer is, yeah, it could be. Hey, Starman Burness is here. Burness, welcome aboard. We'll get a link to my buddy's website, YouTube sites up here in just a minute. Okay, let's pull around here. I want every square inch of this runway I can have. Okay, let's stop. Let's brake on. Let's do our final checks. Okay, everything looks good up here. Yep. Okay, it's all good. Everything's set. I didn't turn taxi lights on. Let's get those on. Let's get our takeoff lights on. Engines are in control. Well, why won't this move down? Maybe it doesn't like the angle my mouse is at. Okay, there we go. Landing lights are on. All right, guys, we are set. Let's reset our fuel rate. And we are ready for takeoff. Here we go. Innsbruck traffic, Continental 622, ready for departure, runway 0 out. Once again, departing to the east and then a turn back to the northwest. Innsbruck traffic, Continental 622. All right, here we go. Let's get going. Okay, brake release, 40%. Yeah, Jimmy, you should have a good view of this. And Toga. Here we go. Check. There's Jimmy. Rotation. Gear up.
Innsbruck traffic, EC 191. We do a taxi back, runway 26. Innsbruck traffic.
Beautiful takeoff. Wow, the mountain views are just incredible. Yeah, Grumpy Gamer, plenty of room. Yeah. Let me square that view of the instruments up a little bit for you. Still hand flying her. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, Jimmy, if you're taking off the other direction, we shouldn't really interfere with each other too much here.
Okay.
Innsbruck traffic, Continental 622, 6,400 feet for flight level 320, Innsbruck. Okay, I'll go ahead and engage LNAV and VNAV, and we'll start making that right turn. Let's get back in the cockpit here for a minute. Nice.
Innsbruck traffic, easy, 191, already, runway 26. Perfect.
Wow, what a view, huh? Got mountains out ahead of us. Beauty. Flaps retract.
Caution, terrain.
Oh, I see a whole bunch of terrain out there. Oh, yeah.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
I'm going to pull back a little more to the
Caution,
right. I
terrain.
got wide of the curve there. And somebody stuck some big old rocks up in the way out here, Jimmy.
Yeah, I imagine.
Okay, there we go. Ivan, right now I do not fly the DC-6. I have flown the DC-3 in the streams. I eventually will get a DC-6 and get it in here. Okay, there's 8,500 feet. Innsbruck traffic, Continental 622 through 9,000 feet for 320, turning back to the west. Innsbruck traffic. Okay, all right, there's 10,000 feet, autopilot on. Nice view of the aircraft here. There's Innsbruck down below us. About to fly back over the runway there. We can come over here to this scene. There we go. Okay, let's do our 10,000 foot check. So we'll get all our lights off. Engines to auto. Looks good. Logo off. Lock the gear and RTO to off. Okay, post-takeoff checklist complete. There we go. Very good. And I can get back to the chat over here for a minute. So do I also fly the DC-6? I really want to. Really, really want to. Want to get into that some. Your Sim CFI is really after me to do that. And would certainly like to there, buddy. Yeah, I overshot a little bit on that one for sure. Absolutely. But yeah, you know, I wanted to get the passengers a view. You're right. There we go. You know, we flew out of Innsbruck down to Milan one time. Look at these roads going up the side of these mountains like this. And, you know, I've got a couple of transmitter sites that I end up going to. that look very similar to that. I love this approach. Runway 08 into where we took off down there. Just gorgeous. We'll be heading out of the Alps here in just a few minutes and heading up over Germany. So that'll be fun. That'll be neat. Just gorgeous. Let's see. Ivan says you definitely should. Oh, yeah. Give the passengers the best view that we possibly can. Tyler, welcome back. Good to see you back in there, brother. So here we go, guys. Yeah, let's see. I love the logo on the nose of the aircraft there. That is really cool. Really pretty. Yeah, so it may be only rare and sporadically, but I'm really annoyed that that YouTube doesn't allow you to essentially play the music that you want to play, that you've got to pay for so much stuff. And so I'm going to be kind of protesting that in my own way. Very, very annoyed. I've decided that, at least for the time being, I'm not going to play any more of the regular music that you might hear, Jimmy, that you recognize, just from the standpoint of, you know, it seems like those people would want more people to hear their records and not have to charge everybody out the yin-yang to play music.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be doing a protest. You know, for many, 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 many years, I was a radio disc jockey. And I always thought it a bum ripoff that radio stations had to pay to play the music that made so many millions for artists and writers and all this other stuff. And it just drove me up a tree. So bottom line there is, all right, they won't let me play their music without all this rot. Now, granted, I didn't get any copyright strikes or anything like that. But I had a discussion with another friend of mine who runs a set of radio stations and how much money they have to pay for music. And I am protesting in my own small little way. Won't make nobody feel good but me. So I've come up with some other music that to some degree I even like better. So we're going to be playing that tonight. Actually, I won't say I like it better, but it's some good stuff. And I also, like for instance, my buddy Tommy who's on here. Tommy, I want to play your band's music and promote you guys, which I think would be a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. Innsbruck traffic, Continental 622 through flight level 190. Last call, Innsbruck. Continental 622. But we'll stay on 22.8 until somebody else hits us up. Thanks for joining me here tonight, guys. Once again, don't forget my buddy Charlie31 was in the chat there, and Starman Burness. So as I always like to do, I want to put a link to their YouTube channels up in the chat. So the first one, of course, is my good buddy Charlie31. Okay, Tyler, I'll look for that DM here in just a minute. So there's a link to Charlie31's channel, and there you go up on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to check out Charlie31 here on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe and give a like. He is doing some incredible stuff here. And not only a really, really great friend, but just an amazing gentleman his own self. Charlie31, got a link to him in the chat. And, of course, I want to make sure that we talk about Braniff Virtual and BraniffVirtual.com. So be sure to check that out as well. And Jimmy, you want to give us a little rundown on what Branded Virtual is all about?
Well, Branded Virtual, you kind of mentioned something like this a little bit earlier, is all about fly what you want, when you want, where you want.
Oh, yeah.
My motto is happy flying. That's all I care about. Just have fun.
So, guys, check out brandedvirtual.com. Yeah, it is fun. As a matter of fact, we're on your Egkk system tonight. So if you go to that website, guys, you can track the flight and some of the other guys who are on there. And don't forget, too, I am on Volanta and fshub.io, but you can check everything out there. And, of course, you can see us on VATSIM Radar. And here's a link to Branded Virtual in the chat. Randall, right now in the aircraft, it is, I can look at that. So it's like 4:07 local time. I can look at the clock that I have up on my other screen down there. So 4:07 local time.
I saw you in the glow of a downtown sign.
Yeah, YouTube, you can take your royalties and yeah.
You said you were fine, but your eyes said more. Like a storm.
Uh-oh, I got something double going on here. Hang on.
Welcome back to the sky.
Okay, hang on. Where is that coming from? I do not know. Let's see. All right, I'm going to have to do a couple of things. Hang on. I don't know where. I'm going to have to turn that off for a minute. Where did that other music start coming in? Oh, there it is. Okay, I don't want that. But I do want to go back to this. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we got it. Sorry about that. Okay, guys, and Starman Burness put a link to his channel in here, too. Don't forget to check out the Colorado Astronomy Net, especially if you guys are amateur radio operators. And actually, you don't even have to be an amateur radio operator to listen in, because you can get right here on YouTube and check out the Colorado Astronomy Net with Burness, K-I-0-A-R. The cool thing about that is you'll learn a lot of great stuff about astronomy, all the schedules for rocket launches, what you can see in the sky, learn some new stuff. It's fun. The Colorado Astronomy Net here on YouTube, for those of you who aren't ham radio operators, and even if you are, you can check it out there too. Let me get back to the chat here. Let's see. Okay, Randall said, okay, I thought you said it was 1622 or something like that. Yeah. Aru Dentum Roll. Well, let's see. Just so everybody knows, Captain Jack sounds exactly the same as he did when he was doing disc jockey on radio stations. His voice is so much bigger, purposeful, and fuller when he's doing it. Oh, you're amazing. Yeah, when I was just real life me. It does remind me of the radio days, you know, and I worked for some really great radio stations too. WFLI, Lookout Mountain, Chattanooga, Tennessee, and even here in Denver. But back then it was KRXY 108, Lakewood, Denver. It's a lot of fun in those days. Yeah, a little different direction, that's for sure.
I'll still hear your voice in the echoes of the tension.
Oh, how about that? Well, thank you. Oh, you think I sound exactly the way I did when I was a kid? Oh, you were very sweet. Love you, Levi. Thanks, buddy. That's nice.
If the lights go down, I'll still find you. Through the noise, through the crowd, I'll run right through. You're the spark in the dark I can't leave behind. When the whole world fades, you're the reason I'm alive. Yeah,
Jack, I'm gonna step away for about 2
Okay.
minutes.
Okay, Jimmy, roger that. Let us know when you're back. Hey, by the way, guys, if you know of a local band that you really like and they would like to have their music played and exposed to some people, I don't know if that came out right. Well, anyway, I'd be happy to play their music on my YouTube channel here. As a matter of fact, you know, Levi, sometime I got to get all the cognatus stuff and put on here. That would be fun to have that as a background music here. Okay, Captain Jack, we are at 28,800 feet on the way to flight level 320. Let's get back up in the cockpit for just a minute and take a look at a couple of things. Let's look at our progress page here. So 1725 shows us into Gatwick. Where's the clock in this silly thing? There it is. Okay, so a little more than an hour from now, we'll be getting down into London town. It reminds you of when I was doing all that Channel 6 live stuff. Yeah, that was fun. That was so much fun. That was a very fun part of the lives. And Yoham, hey, Yoham, welcome aboard. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, well, a couple of Cognatus songs might be, I don't know. It's YouTube, dude. I don't know. Let you and I talk. Yeah, you know what? I've got to go all the way down to Rye, Colorado tomorrow morning, so maybe I'll give you a buzz on the phone. Give you a shout on the phone, and we'll chat about some of that. Maybe come up with a few things. That would be fun. You know, I did not start my clock either. Bad pilot. Oh, well. We're just here to have a good time. They say I'm crazy, but I have a good time. All right. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the music tonight. Okay, buddy, I sure will. I sure will. Okay, I'm getting a reset MCP altitude, so let's take a look at what our cruise altitude shows there. Flight level 360. Yeah, we're going to make this flight level 320, which is what the flight plan called for. So we'll execute that. All right, now we're where we should be.
Easy 191, we're back.
Copy that, Jimmy. Welcome back. Good to have you back in. Let's see if I can figure out where we are right now. Yeah, we just,
Sure.
I just crossed over into Switzerland. Oh, man, we just flew above Lake Constance. I wonder if we can see it down below us. No, it might be. Oh, no, there it is. Very famous lake in Europe. Kind of the border between Germany and Swiss. Here we go. We just crossed Lake Constance. Oh, Zurich is going to be off to our left here in just a minute. We'll have to fly into Zurich sometime. That'll be cool. Ooh, somebody be burning some asphalt, man. That's the name of that song. Burning Asphalt. Okay. Hey, CMCFI, hello, hello. Welcome aboard, my friend. Good to see you. So glad you could stop by. Ladies and gentlemen, you're CMCFI, one of my super great friends here on YouTube and in real life as well. We actually got to meet. Let's get him into the chat there in a link. And, of course, we'll put up... there we go. Get that up there. Your SimCFI, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he did a flight earlier today, Jimmy. Don't know if you've had a chance to watch it, but the Just Flight F100, the Fokker F100 that's out. And I really enjoyed watching him. I had him on one of my monitors here. Oh, it was a good song. I had him on one of my monitors here when I was working a little bit earlier today and really enjoyed listening to him fly that airplane, as you see on your screen, too. He's been doing a bunch of flights in several different aircraft.
I did. I saw, I didn't see his video yet, but I saw that he had posted his video.
Yeah. So check that out, guys. Your SimCFI. Matthew, appreciate you, man. You are a great friend, and it's been so much fun getting to know you and so many here in the flight sim community. Really appreciate it. When the moonlight sleeps, run, run, river, run, rattlesnake, river, run, hold on tight till the day is done. Run, run, river, run, rattlesnake, river, run, if the law comes near, we vanish, son. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me tonight. Really would appreciate that. And I've got some new shorts up, too, if you want to take a look at some of those. We found our sign. White paint said, keep out on pine. But the creek was low and the road was dry. So we crossed that fence with a hard-bone grin in our eye. There was shot of glass in the feed store yard. Yeah, CFI says it's MD11 time. Oh, yeah. That's probably the next one I get. But, you know, like I was chatting in your chat earlier today, CFI, man, I gotta fly the CRJ. You know, Jimmy, I really want to get to where, I won't say master the CRJ, because I will never have that one down like some of the other guys, and especially SimCFI does. But man, I sure would like to at least be somewhat proficient at flying that airplane, you know?
Yeah, I flew it a couple weeks ago.
Did you fly an RNAV or an ILS approach?
I flew one of each.
Okay. It takes me a little more time in the CRJ, and my time has been so limited. Either that or I'm tired.
I could do some of that L1011.
Yeah, you like that one too, don't you?
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite aircraft of all time. Real life and in the film.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see, CFI says, unfortunately, CRJ is quite buggy right now before we even get a native build update. It's quite annoying. Not even you fly it that much anymore. Yeah, but, you know, it still fly. You know, it may not fly exactly, you know, what am I trying to say? Exactly up to standards for real life, I guess, right? But It's not bad. I have to admit it's a lot of fun. It sure does keep my attention. It's not like Airbus or the Boeing here where we can get a cruise and kind of leave it be. You got to keep monitoring everything quite frequently. Thanks for joining me here tonight, guys. Brent of Sim Pilot, Jimmy's on board.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, indeed. Good to have you in here. I think you and I are fairly close to each other.
Yeah, we were 5 miles. I slowed down. Now you're about 15 in front of me.
Okay. Do you need me to speed up a little bit?
Nah, I don't think so. I slowed down.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at Mach 0.78 right now.
Yeah, I'm at 7.2, so we'll give us some space.
As a matter of fact, guys, one of the things that I wanted to do, I'm going to wait till this song is finished, and then I got something I want to show you. It's a product called Glass Out, and it's what I do to pop my screens out onto another monitor. And I'll tell you about that here in just a couple of minutes.
And your heart kicks hard like a kicked up drum. When the black dog runs, you better run. Run, river, run, rattlesnake, river, run.
Okay, see if I says no, it's worse than that. It'll delete waypoints on you when you go direct to them. And tracking doesn't really track it. Oh, wow. Well, I'll have to try to fly it and see if I experience that. I wasn't aware it was doing that. Rattlesnake River Run. I like that.
Said not for glory, just to live. She tore that man into sharp cuts through one piece sound, laughed in the dust. Then the whole back road started shaking loose with a freight car moan and a stranger's blues. We followed that sound like a sin we knew till the night broke open and the moon cut through.
So Graham, we have 2 Grahams, right? So
yeah.
Your Graham and my Graham, right? My Graham, he just texted me and asked me if we were formation flying. You look on the map, it looks like we're right on top of each other.
Yeah, we're close. I was trying to see if I could spot you outside of the aircraft, but I couldn't. Because, man, I think we're real close.
I can see you right out the window here, but you're getting further away.
Okay, are you behind me? Or are you on my right quarter? Where are you?
I'm right behind you.
Okay. My contrail must be hiding it.
Yeah, I'm in your contrail.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, there we go. That's some good stuff. I like that. All right, I want to show you a couple of things here, guys. I've been talking about how I'm using the Glass Out software, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my camera, which I can now roam with it, which is really, really cool. And let me find my right one. There we go. I can bring that up here. What I want to show you is, first of all, I'll show you the whole sim here. We'll just go ahead and and step back here, and I'll get you a view of the Captain Jack operating position here. Over on this side, well, for some reason the camera's backwards. It should be flipped the other way, but I'll work on that later. Anyway, bottom line here is my streaming and other functional computer and whatnot. There's my ham radio down there, which I do have on monitoring our frequencies right now, but then everything on the sim is over here. And so what I'm doing is I'm using some software. Let me get that off there. And it's called, where am I? It's called Glass Out. And what it's allowing me to do is to pop out the instruments and everything. You see I've got them all laid out on this screen. You don't have to buy some expensive monitor. This is just another monitor that I had. And Glass Out for, what, about $13 or $14 or $15 takes care of the whole thing. Yeah, my camera is, it should be flipped around the other way. I'll work on that for next time. But anyway, got the Boeing flight panel there and the EFIS modules, the one on the left for the 737 NGs, the one on the right, which I'm not using right now for the MAX, which will bring me to another commentary in a minute. And then, of course, I've got the FMC and MICDO over here, MICDO for the Airbus, of course, my radio panel, and the Bravo throttle quadrant. And right now, I've got under the dust cover the new Thrustmaster. Well, it's covered up, and I can't undo that with one hand. But for the Airbus. But anyway, I pop the screens out onto this, and I get basically no FPS loss. If we look over here, if you guys can see that, well, it's backwards. Doggone it. I'm not sure why that is, and it's not very well in focus. But anyway, that's using auto FPS. And I usually run all my ancillary stuff over here on this screen to the right. These two screens, the one on the right here and the one for the monitors that I use, are actually running on the native motherboard on the computer. And then the flight sim screen only utilizes the 4070. And then I've got OBS running on this computer that all it does is send the flight sim screen off the 34-inch monitor over to OBS, which is then sending to YouTube that you're watching. And, of course, Discord over here as well. I've got another monitor for the main sim send up there that I have a Pi. So there you go. There's a little tour of the flight sim setup. Rudder pedals on the floor, of course, and then the sim computer is back here. So there you go. That gets you a little look at the Captain Jack flight sim setup and how that works and using Glass Out. And I tell you guys, if you're an older guy like me and Jimmy, I'm sorry, Jimmy.
I heard it.
Man, my old eyes trying to watch, look at the sim screen here, even with a 34-inch monitor. I mean, I need some new glasses anyway, but as you guys have seen, I'm all the time tilting my head up and having to really strain to see that. So if I can put those down on another screen, it really, really works well. So there you go, guys. A little tour there, as it were. Okay. We're continuing on to London. Let's get down here and see what we've got on the progress page. So top of descent, 239 miles, says we're going to be there at 17:02, and we're at 16:30, so 32 minutes away from top of descent. And I believe we are heading out over France at this point. Where are we? There we are. We're going to be flying just to the east and northeast of Paris. Show you that real quick up here on monitor 2. And we'll be coming into a side of Paris here before too terribly much longer. All right, there you go. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys, if you would, please. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would be ever so grateful if you had the opportunity to do that. And hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we go live. I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to be able to be on Wednesday night, Jimmy, because my work schedule this week is pretty hot rocking and flame throwing.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
So, guys, with that being said, you're going to have to check out some videos by Braniff Sim Pilot.
Jump over there. I'll probably doing one. If you're not flying Wednesday, I may do one Wednesday in the L1011.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Why don't you plan on doing that? I'll let you know, whether or not I'll be flying, but right now it doesn't look like it. At the very least, Wednesday is going to be a long day. I'm going to probably have to be out of town tomorrow night, but Wednesday's going to be a long day, and I don't know how tired tired I will be when I get home. So we'll see.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Well, as we roll on up towards Gay Paris, go ahead and play a little more music here. Once again, I'm protesting YouTube. For not letting me play Boston and Heart and, all the good, really hot stuff.
Would they send you a nasty gram or something?
No, not really. I just ran into, was looking into a few things and talking with a friend of mine who's having to wrestle with his radio stations. And, yeah, so anyway, without going into too much more detail.
I played a little Sky Blue radio stream before the expo, and they sent me a little note telling me that my streams have been banned in a couple of countries. Yeah. Now,
see, here's the thing. Even with the music that I was playing, it would say you can't. People in Belarus and Russia can't see your stream, and I'm like, well, one, I don't care.
and me either.
Yeah, and number two, why do you care? Why does somebody care? I don't get it.
Well, I was thinking they're streaming that live on the internet, right? So
yeah,
what would it hurt if I played some of it in the background, and when I did, and sure enough, I got spanked for it. So.
Well, and even that's not a spanking because that's not a copyright strike.
No, it wasn't, and it said in there, this is not a copyright strike against you or anything, that we're just notifying you. And I think it was probably the same two that you said. One of them was Russia. I don't remember what the other one was. I thought, okay, fine, I don't care.
Yeah, probably Belarus and Russia. And here's the thing, too. There is this really great channel called, I think it's Villa Vibes. Yeah, Villa Vibes Vinyl. There's a young lady out of Hawaii. Look up their channel. I'm going to put a link here in the stream. To be honest with you, I love listening to the stuff she plays because, I'm a 70s top 40 guy, 70s, early 80s top 40 guy, and I really love that music and would like to share it with everybody. And this young lady and one called Yacht Rock and all this other kind of stuff, they play this music all the time off vinyl. And they also use a clause in it. Let's see. I'm gonna find that. And I'm gonna read that clause. So copyright. Here's what it says on their channel. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So, that being said, I was discussing this with a friend of mine who's having some troubles with this and has to pay a lot of money to play this music. I don't know that he's having troubles, but he has to pay a lot of money to play this music on the radio stations. And I'm like, I don't know why radio stations ever went for that, paying ASCAP and BMI to play this music that made artists famous and made them millions of dollars back in the day of when radio was the only way to listen to music. You know what I mean?
Yep, I know it.
And then you go and buy the records, and I don't know why radio stations ever signed up to allow that to start with. Well, you want us to pay for your music? Well, we ain't gonna play it, and nobody ain't gonna ever hear about you.
Yeah, there you go.
And so anyway, I'm wondering how these guys, I've actually sent them a note saying, how do you play all of this regular music as much as you do and not have to pay for the rights, but just use that clause? So I don't know. I'm going to investigate some more.
Yeah, it's definitely a net out there that that YouTube caught you in, and I don't know. I didn't play any more Sky Blue Radio after that, but it's silly to me.
Yeah, but unfortunately, there's money-grubbing attorneys out there who want to look for any and all ways that they can to fleece people. You want to know what I really think? It's just like we've got a TV station here in Denver, and they do this beautiful, wonderful thing where they pick an everyday hero from people who have, written into them about people that are doing nice things in the community and doing really wonderful things in the community. And they go out, and this is a Wednesday evening thing. And I'm actually going to call their program director about this and say, why in the world do you cheapen this beautiful thing that you're doing to recognize individuals in the Denver community? Oh, we know this song. Why in the world do you, do this and then have it cheapened by saying, on behalf of the TV station and this particular lawyer? It's like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Really? You have to sell everything? You can't just do something nice and
pathetic
without having to sell it to an ambulance chasing attorney? Really? Well, anyway.
Yep, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, so it's funny, I actually called a TV program director one time a couple of years ago about something I saw in there, and they actually took my call and listened to me. I don't know that it, long term really did any good for anything. But I'm going to call them and say, you guys, this just sucks. Just sucks.
Chatter, he nails every landing like it don't even matter. Eyes locked, glide slope steady. Denver Tower #1 ready. Ham radio humming in the background. Soft call signs bouncing like a signal loft. Whiskey Alpha, he's calling CQ. Simming all night with the aviation crew. From the foothills to the clouds, he streams for the crowd. Aviation freaks yelling Jack, keep it center line now. Captain Jack is flying. Hear the engines roar across the front range up to flight level 24.
Sorry, guys, I forgot to change the screen back.
On the sim and the hamways, he's always on track. CQ, you're live with Captain Jack.
Hey, by the way, I want to thank Aviation Geek for putting this song together. Aviation Geek, kbna.
So if you're tuning in late, better catch him quick, because Jack's on the sim with that signature flick. Denver to the world, radio's buzzing back. Clear skies forever for Captain Jack.
Yeah, everybody, don't forget we have the virtual flight deck on last Friday night with myself, Charlie 31, CST Flight Deck, and Major Mark, and EJ Davis from the VATSIM Network was in there with us for a little while. Okay, now I don't know why this is playing again. Let me fix this. But there we go. That's what I wanted to do. But anyway, yeah, we did that last Friday night. We talked about all things Flight Sim. We did a kind of a wrap-up, as it were, of Flight Sim Expo. And we had a real good time, and you can go back and replay that if you'd like. It'd be fun to maybe record off and put in your podcast playing software on your phone and maybe carry it with you and listen to it while you're doing something. The virtual flight deck, and we will be back with another edition of that before too terribly long here. Jimmy, you might have to jump in there and join us one evening.
I'll be happy to jump in there if you want me.
That would be fun. Absolutely. $146 miles to top of descent. We'll start thinking about doing some descent planning here in a few minutes. Hope you guys are enjoying a Monday night. It's good to have you along. Thanks for checking in. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. And if you have not subscribed yet, sure would appreciate that. Been putting up a fair amount of little short videos too. You can be sure and check those out on the channel when you can. Let's see, how close to Paris are we getting? Oh, we're getting closer. Looks like Paris is going to be under the clouds there. You know, Jimmy, you fly over these places in the simulator, and we get really engrossed and enraptured in these things. And I don't know about you, but a lot of times to me it feels like I am, well, obviously virtually visiting, but...
Yeah, sure. I feel the same way. Feel like you're actually going there.
It's kind of as close to, you know, I'll never get close to so many of these places in real life that the sim has made so wonderful to get in here and at least get a glimpse of what it kind of looks like, you know. I'm going to look at the flight plan here for just a minute, so I'm going to pop that down into the, okay, runway 08 at EGKK. So that's going to work, Jimmy. Our winds right now at EGKK are 703, 3018 on the altimeter. Okay, I think that's going to do it for the rock and roll show tonight. We'll just go ahead and keep flying here. And plus, that's all the music I loaded up tonight. Okay, 08 right. So, Jimmy, I'll be doing the ILS approach.
Okay, I'm just looking because I did have the other runway, so let me do some work here.
Okay, the winds are 07.
Yeah, I see that.
On the Kuna QNAV 1G arrival. Oh, we'll be coming in over the English Channel. Let me put this up on the screen for you. So we'll be coming in over the English Channel. And then we'll be coming in on, let me see, let me bring this up. There's an initial approach. So Timba, let's see. So QNAV, AMDUT, Kiki 6.4. Okay, there's Kiki 6.4, and then Timba. And then CF08 right, FF08 right, and runway 08 right. So we may have to do a little vectoring before we hit that. Huh, that's got some different stuff on it than what my charts are reading. Yeah, my charts are, Jimmy, my charts are not quite jiving with the flight plan here.
No, neither is mine.
I mean, I don't think it's going to make a heck of a lot of difference overall. Okay, so there's Timba to the Mayfield vector, and then D18.0, D23.0, and then CF08 right. Okay, that puts, okay, I see what it's doing. Those waypoints are just not in there, but it's a direct. So a direct from Timba to CF08R, which does kind of work. So okay, I think that's all right. All right, very good, guys. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for being in the chat. Hope you're enjoying the flight. Yeah, we're going to do a series of European flights here for Captain Jack and Brad of Sim Pilot, at least on the Captain Jack channel. Really need to do some flying here in Europe. We'll get in the cabin where it's a little quieter. And I'm showing 93 miles, Jimmy, to top of descent.
All right.
Works for me. Let's see, once we land on 08 right, I'll try to vacate down by, looks like Charlie Romeo, or wait a minute, so, no, 08 right. Yeah, Charlie Romeo, then to Charlie, and then I'll probably just go over to Pier 6 to park, because that's close enough. I don't really know where I'd be parking this thing in real life, so.
Okay, good enough.
Probably wherever United parks, but yeah, that's all right. Very good. Okay, general plan is in place. Hope you guys are enjoying the flight tonight. Well, you know, while we're at it, something I want to share with you tonight. You know, God is amazing. He continues to amaze me every single day, not only in the work that we do, but in the things that happen. It's just so amazing to me the way God works in situations and the way God really leads us in our lives. And I was thinking about sharing this devotional with you. This is pretty good. A gentleman writes, recently as I was reading Psalm 61, I came to a significant verse. Let me live forever in your sanctuary, safe beneath the shadow of your wings, it says in Psalm 61, verse 4. You know, King David was on the run, but he yearned to be back in Jerusalem, not because that's where his palatial home was, but because that's where God's sanctuary was. Now, to David, God's presence resided especially in the sanctuary, and David yearned to be there. You know, I love going to Mass up at Mother Cabrini's on the weekend. Here in Denver, that's where my wife and I go to church. Jimmy is up at the Mother Cabrini Shrine a lot. We have another church that we go to down here in Denver as well. But the one important thing to think about is the word forever in this verse that I just read. David longed to dwell in God's presence forever. The relationship, the fellowship that he had with God was so sweet, he didn't want it to end. And you know, when I experience the Lord's presence too, I just wish it could be that way all the time, you know. I really do. You know, here's a tough question for you and I today. Do we feel the same way as David did when we spend time with God? Or do we do it in a hurry? A lot of times. Let me ask this another way. Do you rush your daily quiet time to get on to the more important things and get done? Yeah. Or would you rather hang out with God a little longer, enjoying more time with Him? Do you schedule a 5 or 15-minute meeting with God and do the bare minimum because you feel that you should? Or do you take that time to open your heart to God and desire to spend as much time as needed to enter into real fellowship with Him? Man, hits me right there. You know, when I catch myself setting my own agenda for my time with God rather than coming humbly to Him seeking His agenda and purposes for our time together, I know something's not right. It's time for a course correction, and I have that just about every single day. You know, there are any number of entry-level devotions out there that can help beginners spend time with God. 5-minute Bible devotionals, 5 minutes with Christ, 5 minutes a day, 365 daily devotionals, on and on. You can find those in online bookstores, and those are fine, you know, I suppose for new Christians, but if you're leading others or you're doing this for longer, maybe it's time to think about your time spent in solitude with God being the secret to what's best in your life. You know, and we need to receive before we can overflow, so we need to spend that time. So how is our time with God? Are we rushing through it? Or like David, do we not want it to end? That really speaks to me tonight, guys. It really does. Because so many times I have my devotional time in the morning, and right now I'm reading some wonderful commentaries on the Bible that's just teaching me so many things about what Jesus said and who He really is. And man, oh man, just incredible stuff. So spend that time with the God of the universe, who yearns, who longs, who wants to have that relationship with you because He loves you so very much. I hope that's meaningful to you tonight. All right, we're going to get on down into London. We're, let's see, 48 nautical miles from top of descent. How about you, Jimmy? Where are you at?
I am 107.
Okay, copy that. Beauty, beauty. Lovely airplane, lovely livery, good friends along, nice skies. Never flown into Charles de Gaulle either. And I see the British Channel out in front of us there, Jimmy. Or the English Channel, I should say.
I'm in real time. I'm starting to see some light from the sun.
Oh, okay. 501 Aviator. Okay, cringe. Not sure what you're cringing about there, buddy, but welcome aboard. Good to see you tonight. Let me ask you guys in the chat this, if you're still with me. Would you like to fly in real time in the night, see the night skies above London, or do you want to continue on here in the daytime? Yeah, 501 Aviator. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're cringing at, but you can let me know if you want. Yeah, I'd be curious if you would rather land in the in the nighttime or go ahead and continue our day flight down here. I just did, you know, Jimmy, I just didn't want to try to fly in those mountains at night. I'm a chicken. Can you imagine where is it that we did that flight, you know, into the
Is that Paro or
Paro.
something like that?
Yeah, Paru. Can you imagine trying? Well, they don't, you know, number one, they don't do it at night anyway. But
Yeah,
even,
no night flying. No night flying there.
no. But even, you know, trying to follow your instrumentation down through there, yeah, that would be, you know, you got to figure somebody in the simulator has done that.
Yeah, when we left, of course, I went a different direction to you, but my terrain radar was all red except for just a little stripe through the middle, right where my flight plan flew me through.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, Randuxy, or is it Randuxy? I'm not sure. Land in the orange hour. Okay, you want to go towards sunset? Is that what you're saying? The orange hour? I don't think I've heard anybody refer to that before.
Yeah, it's sunset or sunrise. I don't know. I'm just starting to see a little light.
Okay. How about anybody else? You want to add your vote to a Randuxy there? Is it you know, what emphasis on what syllable do you use there? Randuxy, Randuxy. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, there you go. Yes, sunset. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. The orange hour. Okay, there we go. Ooh, man. I'm going to really have to use the instruments because I'm heading right into the sun. Okay, why? Nope, we don't want to just... Oh, you know what? Changing the time of the sim kind of freaked it out there a little bit, I think. Okay, we'll go ahead and do this. Yeah, it's usually a little prettier anyway. Well, Jimmy, I hope I don't speak too early here, but I have had no sim drops.
On, you talking OBS?
Yeah, I haven't had any OBS farts tonight.
Are you at 60 or 30 frames?
60.
Okay. You know, I think we were talking earlier, I ended up having to change mine to 30. I don't have any idea why.
Yeah.
I haven't tried to go back to 60 yet.
1.7 milliseconds average time to render frame. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, I'm at 60 FPS, so. Only 13% CPU usage, and that's on the streaming computer. Yeah, the airplane sure is pretty coming down in this type of lighting. Sure is. Oh, guys, yeah, don't forget Thursday night flights. Thursday night flights with my good buddy Bravo 737 and Charlie 31. And I try to get in there and fly with them on occasion. And, Jimmy, you've been flying with them a lot lately. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, been flying with them.
Yeah, very good, very good. So Thursday night flights on the Charlie 31 at Gate C31 channel here on YouTube. And Bravo 737, so check those out. Been super happy for our buddy Charlie 31 and how his channel's been growing and new people coming on board. And, you know, he's been doing some fantastic nighttime flying, overnight flying. You know, he'll take off around 10:30 at night. And then he'll, yeah, this camera's backward. I got to get that fixed. And he will then land, you know, 8:30, 9 o'clock, 10 in the morning.
I've seen him
Whoops.
doing that.
Whoops. I missed my top of descent because I was sitting there not paying attention. All right, so let's go ahead and take the airplane down. I'll get back on it real quick here. All right, I got to start looking at a couple of things here. I got a little behind time there. Okay, approach course is going to be 076. Going to go ahead and put some drag in. Boy, this chart's a little bit different. I am not seeing a final approach fix altitude for this chart. You know, I've never seen this before. So D86.
3,000 is what I'm seeing.
Is that what you're going to say? Okay, I'll set that. So 3,000.
3,076 degrees.
Yeah, I've got 076. We've got that set. 076.
110.9.
110.9, copy. Okay, we'll get down here. We'll put that in the radio. For the nav, 110.9 and 110.9. Okay, we have those in there. That's good. Man, the sun's brutal through my window. What time are you set for, Jimmy?
So I've been real time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're doing it real time. Okay.
So that it's just starting to turn orange across up to the right of me.
Copy. Yeah, we've got some sunlight above. By the time we get down on the ground, it's going to be orange time. Okay. I'm happy with the way everything's looking at the moment. Oh, you know what I did not do, and I can't do it right now. I can't show you guys my settings. I forgot all about that. I'll have to get those off and maybe put them in the way to publish it. Thanks, guys, for the 17 likes. I really appreciate that. This is always so much fun. Okay, let's get down in here and let's get some of our fix rings together. Go to the page, grab that, go to the fix, grab that. 5 mile, 10 mile. Hey Jimmy, if you tried to look up a there we go, we've got our rings in. Is there a CTAF frequency for London, or did we just stay on a...
No CTAF for London.
Copy. Okay, this is a big old runway, so I'm only going to go auto brakes 2. Yeah, 8 right is 10,883 feet, so it's not a problem. Let's come over here. Okay, I'm showing 3018 on the altimeter. Okay, get that set in there. Okay, what am I doing wrong there? Okay. Non-normal condition, VRAF add 5. Okay. Invalid maximum computational weight input. Oh, it didn't grab the weight. Let's see. Oh, I didn't hit that. Okay. Okay. I like that. That looks just, whoo, man, that sun is killer. Holy cow. Oh, good. At least we'll be able to see under a bit of a cloud deck. Let's see. We're coming to through 16,000 feet. Over the English Channel. France off our tail. Let me make sure I got the flight recorder up. Yeah, the Thursday Night Flight Club schedule that you see up there in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, guys, is not correct. We'll have to get that fixed. I wonder if I can do something here. That camera's bugging me. No, I'll have to work on that later. Okay. All right, let's go through our checklist here. Altimeter. Yep, let's get that where it needs to be. So we're going to be a little above the glide slope. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and get landing lights on. We're a little high for that right now, but that's all right. Let's get all these on. Okay, where is the flight recorder? Okay, there it is. Okay, good. Let's see, do we actually have any ATIS information? Jimmy London, Gatwick Airport information, Tango 0150 Zulu, arriving and departing 26 left. Well, nope, we're going to come in on 0 right. Wind calm. I don't want to change the flight plan now.
No, I see that.
QNH 1022. So if we go to HPA, yep, we're set at 1022, but I have 3018 in here. Temperature 18, dew point 16. Transition level 7,000. Oh, that's right. 7,000 is the transition, not 18,000. I forgot all about that. Oh, well. Good enough for a town this size. Let's see. Advise on initial contact. You have information tango. Okay, I got information tango. Auto brake is set. And drag required. Yep, we got above the glide slope there. Oh, we might have some rain showers to duck through here too, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, I need to descend a little faster. Definitely a little faster than I want to be, but that's all right. Coming down in speed, coming back on that glide path. Let's see if I can get you guys a little more light on the panel. Might help a little. And actually what we can do is this. Bring up the instruments to where you guys can see them. I'm going to get rid of that light. I'm going to get rid of that light for the moment so I can see a little bit better. Gatwick traffic, Continental 620. We are about 25 miles to the southeast of the airport, inbound. I forgot what I'm inbound here on the Kunav 1G arrival. Continental 620 Gatwick.
I see. I can't see it very good because of the glasses I have on, but that guy in your chat, the orange hour dude,
yeah,
he said, love it, man. He's sporting a paper checklist.
Yeah, Randery or Randuxy, yes, indeed. I do have a paper checklist. Yes, indeed. I am old school. And I even clip it on the front of my yoke here. So there you go, buddy. There you go. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, we're back on the glide slope, about 6,200 feet. No need for any flaps just yet. We're kind of on the downwind for runway 08 right. London Gatwick traffic, Continental 622. We are on about a 15-mile right-hand downwind, 45 diagonal for the runway 08 right. London Gatwick. Are you hearing me on the radio okay, Jimmy?
Yes.
Okay, good. Oh, where's my cameras? Let's get those back. There we go. Okay, we're going to get the sim sounds up just a little bit. We're on profile. Okay, we need to come down to 180. Actually, we're a little early on that. Let me go flaps 1. Man, I would love to get to fly through one of those rain showers. That would be absolutely amazing.
There's a few out there, but don't think it's going to get to us.
Yeah, that would be really cool. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please make yourselves ready for landing. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and tray tables and seat backs are in their full and upright position. You are advised London town. There we go. Hope you guys like the pilot eye view with the instrumentation cam there and the throttle cam over here. And the captain cam up left there. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me and subscribe if you haven't yet. Subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate that very much. London Gatwick traffic, Continental 622 on the downwind for runway 08, parallel with the runway, or even with the runway. And we'll be turning back on about a 7-mile final here in another 2 minutes. Continental 620, London Gatwick.
Good traffic, Speedbird 627, please get in on your 90. We'll pass you from Bravo. Nothing Charlie. Pick up.
Okay, I couldn't understand him. He was pretty noisy. Okay, coming up on 3,000 feet. We'll get ready to arm the approach once we start making that turn in. Let's go ahead and get our gear down, come flaps 5. There's the airport just off our back wing there. And we're making that turn. Gatwick traffic, Continental 622 turning base, runway 08 right. Continental 622 Gatwick. Okay, let's arm the approach. Gatwick traffic, Continental 622, 7-mile final, runway 08 right. Let's go flaps 15. I think I am high. I think I am way high. So I'm going to fly the aircraft. Let's get that trim down some.
2,500.
Yeah, I'm high. Honestly, Jimmy, I've kind of botched this approach, but I'm going to go ahead and make it in.
Okay.
Okay, we are recording. Yeah, this is all right. We're all right. Do need to get my speed down some, so we're just going to hand fly her in here.
1,000.
Okay, there I've got some reds again.
Sync rate. Sync rate. 5.
Okay, coming back in on profile.
400.
Flaps 30.
Flight slope. Flight slope. Flight slope.
Get that nose back up some.
Flight slope. Flight slope. Flight slope. Flight slope.
Yeah, we're low, but that's all right. We're going in anyway.
Flight slope. Flight slope. Flight slope.
Yeah, I know.
Flight slope.
You'll hush up here in a minute.
Flight slope. Flight slope.
Okay, got a 14-knot wind off that left nose. It's all right. We're good.
Approaching minimums. 50. Minimums.
Back. Nose down the runway. There we go. We're down. Reversers. Keep that right rudder, some left aileron. Reversers are up. Minus 233. I will take that.
Gatwick traffic.
Man, I wanted to get off.
191. We're on the downwind leg on the Tuna 1G. Arrival for runway 8 right.
Okay. I will take that. Oh, I'm almost where I wanted to get off anyway. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that. That was just fine. Gatwick traffic, Continental 622, we are clear of runway 08 right. We'll be taxiing via Charlie Romeo Charlie to Pier 6. Gatwick traffic, Continental 620, and crossing runway 08 left. Jimmy, let me know when you're on about a 5-mile final.
I will.
Okay, let's go over here and park. We're going to keep heading for Pier 6. And I do want to say this is the free Flight Sim TO Gatwick scenery. Let's see, how do I get over there? Okay, yeah. Supposed to be a Gazena right over here. I don't think I can get there from here. No, I can't get there from here, so we're going to have to go back. Okay, let's get the APU on. And lights is hard to turn off. There we go. Okay, APU's starting. Okay, we're going to make a right turn here. Let's get our flaps up. I don't know where I'm going. Looks like this airport looks pretty cool. Okay, guys, welcome to London Gatwick. We made it. We made it down. We kind of botched. I don't know. I don't understand quite that landing. Okay, I need to see where I am. So where? Okay, Pier 6. Okay, now I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm going to have to study on these approaches, Jimmy.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, we're going to get ready to make that turn. Those are off. Let's get those cranked over. Okay, we're going to turn right in here at 107. Nope, a little past it, but there we go. Okay, park and brake on. APU bleed. APU gens. Engines down. Okay, so I can end my flight on Egkk. Good, I can stop recording here. I can close that. Yep, we had a minus 233. Let's see what Volanta gives us.
Gatwick traffic, easy 191, 5 mile final, runway 8.
Minus 230
Right.
on Volanta. Okay,
Gatwick.
we'll go back and see what that looks like here in just a few minutes. All right, let's go watch Jimmy land. Get over here and pretend we're Charlie 31. There's a nice little, like a little walkway. Yeah, let's watch Jimmy land from right here. Okay, I got his lights. Good. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. And we don't need that. Okay. There we go. Nicely done. Beauty. Nicely done, Jimmy.
Thank you, sir.
Gatwick traffic, easy 191, clear runway 8, right. Gatwick. Gatwick traffic, crossing runway 8, left. Easy 191.
Excellent stuff there, buddy. Okay, I'm going to leave my APU running because we'll get ready for a couple of replays once Jimmy gets over here, and that'll be cool. That will be fun. We'll see those, and then we'll wrap her up for tonight. Yeah, Jimmy, that was fun. I'll be honest with you, I almost want to do a return trip to Innsbruck, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, but we got to call it a night. I still got to pack up some stuff for tomorrow and get a couple of things ready, and yeah. You think you can find your way over? Yeah, you're going the wrong way. You went the way I did. Or are you? No, actually, you could probably go on around there, couldn't you? Oh, there's another. Oh, there's a BA aircraft sitting here. I wonder if that's a static one.
What are you doing, Jack?
Hey, Zach, Aviation Geek. How you doing, man? I'm doing good. How about you?
I went through driver training.
Yeah, how's that going?
We got to do 10 hours.
You got to do what?
We got to do 10 hours.
10 hours of training for,
driving.
Driving training?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm so glad that you were able to land that gig, buddy. That's pretty cool. Good for you. Congratulations and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for a meet tomorrow night, so.
All right. Very good. Well, it's nice to...
Guess it's a training meeting.
Right. Okay. Well, it's nice to have you aboard there. Jimmy, I'm over to the left. Not that... Oh, okay. You're making a left turn.
Yeah, I spotted you. I got you.
Okay. We'll get you over there, then we'll get a couple of replays in here, and we will call it a night, guys, from London Gatwick. This was fun. This was good. We're going to spend some time, I think, in Europe. I'll have to do a couple of Airbus flights. We'll definitely do a flight into Innsbruck sometime sooner or later here. Well, Zach, good luck with everything, man. I hope you do well, and I guess it's a for sure thing now. You're working for those folks, right?
No what?
You're working for those folks, and they're training you and getting you ready for all the stuff you need to do, right?
It's volunteer.
Oh, well, still though, you're having a good time doing it, and free training and all that kind of thing. So, good for you.
Yeah, I'm eventually got my certification and then go somewhere and get paid for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That would be terrific.
Right.
Well, very good, man. Super proud for you. That is great. Okay, Jimmy, we'll let you get parked up here. Go ahead, Zach. What?
Trying to get all this stuff done. Trying to get off probation in about 6 months.
Oh yeah. I'm sure there's quite a period for all.
That's here on probation period.
Right. Yeah, everybody got to have one of them. Well, thanks for stopping in, buddy. I'm not going to hook the jetway up here because we'll do a couple of replays, Jimmy, and
I'm gonna get here and eat.
What are you having to eat tonight?
At the Waffle House.
Oh, okay. Are you at Waffle House now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, say hello to everybody for Captain Jack. Okay, Zach, thanks for stopping in here. And Jimmy, great flight as always, my friend. Great job.
Thank you for having me, Captain. It's a lot of fun. We'll check you next time.
All right, buddy. Yeah, we'll try to make it Wednesday. But, guys, if I don't make it in here, be sure to check out Braniff Sim Pilot. We need to get a link to your I don't think I put a link to your video, your YouTube.
It's just at Braniff Sim Pilot, yeah.
Just at Braniff Sim Pilot. Okay, easy enough. So, guys, check that out. And, Jimmy, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM here. And
we'll talk soon. I'll see ya.
All right, buddy. Have a
Or
really...
as B1 would say, he'd say, see ya.
See ya. All right, buddy. Thank you so much. We'll get in here. Let's get these engines cranked back up. We'll go ahead and put those into continuous. And we'll bring those up. I think I'm doing this right. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. Actually, I think there's an airplane state. It'll still work without it. But let me see here just a minute. Yeah, I don't remember how to do it. Okay, we'll just call that, and we're going to put the airplane back in the air. There it is. And we'll run it forward a little bit. We'll take a look at that. We'll get a couple of other views in here, and then we'll set up for that final view. I'm going to try to make that work again. Yeah, I was really hand flying the airplane in there. Trying to get back on that glide slope evenly and coming up, so we were a little low, but that's all right. You don't need me there for now. Whoa, yeah, I swung that tail just a little too quick, but still, we set down nice. There we go. There's the reversers. Nose down. All right, and pretty much center line until I got down on the ground. All right, let's pause that. Let's go back here. Let's get a wing view. Watch her come in from this side. Love coming in over the airport and seeing the runways rushing up to meet you. It's always fun. Yep, there we go. Although we need the flaps down, don't we? Okay, back up and out. And the other side. Coming in over the English countryside. Thanks, guys. Looks like we'll finish up with 21 likes tonight. Unless somebody else hits that thumbs up button, I would really appreciate it if you would be ever so inclined to do so. And there we go. And reversers. Okay, I'm not sure what happened to the... There they are. No, come on. I got a noisy pot there or something. Okay. Let's put it right about there. I'm going to get outside the airplane. Oh, that's weird. That's not what I wanted. Okay, we'll just come here. Let's follow the airplane in. I hit that right rudder just a little too early. Although if I put my left aileron down, well, we got over on center line pretty good. There we go, and we're down. A little crooked, somebody on that left side of the airplane going, what is this guy, drunk? Okay, let's see. So let's get that. Actually, I think if I want to set up for this, I'm going to come right over here. Yep, there we go. Let's do that. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Yeah, I'm just playing with this now, so. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I am not as good at setting this camera up as like Owls and CST and all those guys. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Want to do that. Okay, now let's see if it rolls back proper. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, with that, guys, we'll go ahead and get ready to wrap up the stream tonight. I want to thank everybody for stopping in. There were a whole lot of you guys, and without going back over everybody's name, man, I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and roll this replay here and zoom in on the airplane. Watch her come down. Let's go.
Captain Jack in the cockpit, dimmer on the map, boots up the sim and he's ready for the lap. KBJC to Caden and he's pushing back clean. 7-8.
Thanks, guys, for joining me tonight. Remember, Jesus loves you. And Captain Jack loves your show, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully Wednesday, but we'll be in touch. God bless you. Good night. I don't know why it dives out like that, but anyway. There you go, guys. Good night. We'll see you.